Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We have just stopped by for a bit of a Christmas fun box opening. Yep, we're doing some Brothers War today. And obviously we're going to tell you how the channel's getting on while I'm opening this box. So, just after the new year, our first feature-length audiobook became available for sale on Audible. We hope you go and check that out. We've got a little sample chapter. Well, it's about 5 minutes with some credits of a fight scene in the middle of the book. And when we announced we were doing this, we did a sort of introduction, giving out the first couple of chapters. Let's see what we got here. Mishra's Burnished Banner. Ours is Alliance, sorry. We didn't pick up the commander decks for these, but we might grab some singles from it at some point. Standardy box, it's very nice. Now, the audiobook we got commissioned to do by a fan of the channel, a guy called Samwise Didier, who is art director for Blizzard Entertainment, who makes Warcraft and all that, and his story and his book is beautifully illustrated, and the story's great. We loved doing it. It's very Norse, Celtic mythology type. There's battles, there's giants and magic, and it's fantastic. And and unlike some of our other stuff, this is completely fine to listen to with the kids. It's all family friendly, even though there's action in it. Of course, our Cybrarian does voices on it too. She's great. And we're also including an exclusive PDF that has some art from the book and an exclusive foreword by the author. Now, that's still being uploaded and sent to ACX and stuff, so if you've picked up the audiobook early and it doesn't have the PDF with it, you should be able to message Audible and they'll give it to you, because it should just come as standard with it. Now, what else is the channel going to be getting up to? Well, we do hope for Christmas you enjoyed our Knuckle V story, and we got another fan of the channel who asked us to do a bit of poetry for him, and it wasn't that long and it was a good one, so we agreed. And we did the Ozymandias poem, which we really enjoyed, and we hope you did too. And he got us a bunch of coffees, which was great. Well, that's partially transparent. That's quite nice. Usually they're kind of solid colour. Now, coming up next, actually, not entirely sure when they're coming up, because this video might be going out at almost exactly the same time, so you might have seen it already. We have some more Rubbery Howard, but it's not quite Conan yet. We need to get back to Shazria and working with her, because she's got her own project going on that she's been working on for over a year called Mermaidia, and it's a big epic under the sea adventure with magic and wars and a big evil coming to destroy everyone. This set comes with a set of foil lands and a set of non-foil lands. Standard bundle. We picked this up off Amazon because Magic prices are dropping at the moment because Hasbro is in a lot of trouble. You can see plenty of YouTube videos about that. You don't need me to tell you. And our promo card. Queen Kayla Ben Krug. 1 red, white, legendary creature, human, noble, 2/3. 4 and tap, discard the cards in your hand, then draw that many cards. which is an artifact or creature card with a mana value 1 you discard it this way. Then do the same for other creature cards with mana values 2 and 3. Return those cards to the battlefield, activate only as a sorcery. Oh, that's quite dangerous, actually. I think we've got an, what's the guy's name? The Strixhaven Boros, was it Osgi or Osgrid? The artifacts guy who brings back copies of artifacts. Couple of instructional cards that we probably don't need. Yeah, so the next thing we're going to be doing that should be coming out around the same time as this is Robert E. Howard, but a little bit different Robert E. Howard than we're normally used to. Because we're going to be starting Robert E. Howard Cthulhu Mythos. We're going to be doing the Blackstone, followed by the Thing on the Roof, and that's just for starters. One of the reasons why we're doing this is, as I said, we're doing some work with Shazria, and she's working on other projects and stuff, so we don't want to monopolise her time doing a lot of our stuff. And we'll be helping her out with hers. And the Cthulhu Mythos stories more often have much fewer female protagonists or any female characters at all. A lot of them are done very like diary-like, so there's not a big cast involved. Art card, Urza, Prince of Krug. Very nice. Full art land. Yeah, so they're going to be coming before the end of the month. Both of them. Yeah, both of them. And we'll be proceeding with more of that, plus the Meridia thing with Shaz that we will be putting on our channel at some point with some graphics on it. You can check that out. But we'll let you know about all of that. Okay, let's get to the cards. Lots of fun artifacts to be had. Clay Revenant, 1 cost, 1/2. Enters tapped, and you can return it from your graveyard to your hand. It's a reassembling skeleton, but an artifact, why not? Talos' Tinkering. Put up 2 +1/+1 counters on a target artifact, creature, or land. Untap it. If it's not a creature, it becomes a 0/0 creature in addition to its other types. Interesting. Goblin Firebomb, 1 flat. Oh, it's God, a Universal Solvent again, except this has flash. That's quite good. Goblin Blaster. Plus, so it becomes a 3/2 with menace if you sacked a permanent this turn, like a treasure or something. That's all right. Audacity. It's Rancor that doesn't replace itself. It just replaces itself with another card. That's fair enough, it's not bad. But it's uncommon, so we're not putting in any pauper decks. Blanchwood Armor, there's a classic reprint. +1/+1 for each forest you got. Bushwhack. Oh, it's a land fetch and a fight spell on one. It would be incredible if it was an instant, but it's only a sorcery. We got one of those beautiful list cards. And the alternate art. Aetherflux Reservoir. We never had one of these before. We love this. Where's this gonna go? I don't know. We've got all kinds of artifacts. Oh. And we've got life gain decks. And we've got storm decks. Where's this gonna go? I don't know. Oh, we've got another one. We've got another beautiful, beautiful one. Here we go. It's Mox Amber in the old frame. We've got an entire Legends deck that's 5 colour that this would be perfect in. Okay, what other rare have we got? Siege Veteran. Beginning of combat, your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on a creature you control. When a non-token soldier you control dies, create a token soldier. The artifact token soldiers. Okay. Tunnel, Stalwart, Elf, Druid, Soldier, 1/1 for 1. Tap an artifact or creature you control for a mana of any colour. That's alright. Nice foiling. And I think this might be a classic reprint or something because of the old style art. Each creature you control gains whenever the creature blocks. This creature gets +1/+1 till end of turn. Okay. Some nice stuff there. Oh, Aether Flux and the Mox. Oh, we're loving it. We're loving it. Oh, that's just the first pack. There's 7 more to go. How good is that? For the ASMR kids. Oh. And our lovely art card. I have no idea what that is. Tomahawk Honor card. Dude looks cool. I let him guard me. Seems professional enough. Oh, and our full art force this time is foily. Isn't that nice? Foil. We do need to go through our decks and just put a big, just dump all of our full arts into all of our decks to make them look flasher, instead of hoarding them in a folder somewhere. Our Gothian Sprite, Fairy in green, not something we often bother with, or Fairy decks in black blue. Can't be blocked by artifact creatures, and for 7 mana you can put 2 counters on it. Suppose we might, but it doesn't even fly. I mean, nah, we're good. Orza's Rebuff. Counter spell or tap 2 creatures. It's cancel with extra stuff on it. It's great and in common. Okay, now we're getting into some fun stuff. Artifact creature with prototype. It's 6 mana for a 5/4 Death Touch. You can prototype it for 1 other black to make it a 1/1. And then you can flicker it and get the value. Levitating Statue. 2 mana flying artifact. When you cast a non-creature spell, put +1/+1 counter on a levitating statue. Pay 2 mana to make it a 1/1 construct till the end of turn. Could have some interesting synergies with +1/+1 counter manipulations and moving stuff off stuff and onto other stuff. You know, Rayan of the Abzan, the Ozolith and all that kind of thing. Okay, Monastery Swiftgear. It's in, it's fast, it's very limited playable. It's fantastic for that. Just bosh, in you go. Obliterating Bolt. Deals 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker. If it would die, exile it. Unfortunately, it's only sorcery, so you know. Ooh. Ashnod the Uncaring. Ashnod of Altar fame, because we do love Ashnod's Altar, don't we? 2 and Grixis, Legendary Human Artificer. Death Touch 1/4. When you activate the ability of an artifact or creature that isn't a mana ability, if 1 or more permanents were sacrificed to activate it, you may copy the ability and choose new targets. Like just with Brian Stout Arm, that's vicious alone. Oh, and we've got a special Funky McFunk card. One of the universe's beyond jobbers. It's Blitzwing Crow Tormentor. So one slightly out of shot. Wow. You see that, did you? Legendary artifact creature robot Crow Tormentor. More than meets the eye. You may cast it for 3 and a black. You may cast this card the other way up for 3 and a black. Right? At the beginning of your end step, target opponent loses life equal to the life that player lost this turn. If no life was lost this week, convert Blitzwing. And he becomes Adaptive Assailant, Vehicle, Living Metal. As long as it's your turn, it's a creature. At the beginning of combat in your turn, choose flying or indestructible at random, and it gains that ability till the end of turn. When it deals combat damage, convert it. So it just keeps flicking back and forth, and in black. I have no idea where on earth we would put such a card. But it's interesting. Okay, we have a lovely old style Runechanter's Pike. I mean, we've got Runechanter's Pikes, but not in this kind of classic frame. Okay, what's all this then? Another mythic. Foreign Growl, creature worm, trample 7/6. When a land enters the battlefield, create a tapped Power Stone token. That's pretty impressive. That's lots of ramp. We could put this in our Scarecrows deck. Could be interesting. Because it casts a lot of artifacts. That could be good. Okay, let's have a look at this. Union of the Third Path, 2 and a white. Draw a card, then gain life equal to the number of cards in hand. It is an instant, but it is a bit pricey for that kind of thing. I don't know. Oh, and another mythic that is from... Oh, this is from the list, and this is actually... Ooh. I think this is worth something. Kataki, War's Wage. 1 and a white, 2/1 spirit legendary. All artifacts have a 1 mana upkeep cost. Interesting. I checked my phone for value, but I don't know. We are enjoying this. And we do like a bit of the old Kamigawa style like that. Next. And our art. Some robot getting blown up. Defabricate. Yep, makes sense. Nice little lad. Okay, here we go, interesting. Thraxodemon. That's a cheap demon. You very rarely get demons that are only 2 cost for a 2/2. 3, sacrifice another creature artifact, draw a card. I think this would go in my demons deck. We could like sacrifice tokens and stuff for draw. That looks fun. Okay. Stone Retrieval Unit, 4 mana, 2/3 construct. When it enters the battlefield, create a tapped Power Stone. That's alright. At some point we should do a construct deck. Might Stone animation. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card. Enchanted artifact is a creature with base, power and toughness 4/4 in addition to its other types. It's a bit expensive though. Anyway. Survivor of Corliss. Human Soldier. 1/1 first strike for 1. Exile it to scry 2. It's got some value to it. Spectrum Sentinel. Protection from multicolour. 1/2 for 1. When a non-basic land enters the battlefield under your opponent's control, gain a life. Repair and Recharge. 5 mana, sorcery. Return enchantment, artifact, or planeswalker from graveyard to battlefield and create a power token. It's only sorcery speed, but it's not bad. Ash Nod's Harvester. 2 mana, 3/1. It's graveyard hate that can unearth itself. That looks fun. Oh, we've got a very lovely land. It's wonderful. Brushland. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And what we're getting here? Old style card, Pristine Talisman. We do like a bit of that. And we have a rare Sky Strike Officer, Human Soldier, 2 and a blue, flying. When it attacks, create one of the colourless soldier artifact creatures. Tap 3 soldiers, draw a card. This could be soldier deck heavy, helpful. And Cassia's Dig Site in foil. Land that can surveil. And since we're going to need it, there's the Power Stone token. All good. Going very well. I mean, I could have just quit after the Aethersphere reservoir, you know what I mean? I'm happy enough by that. Another power stone token. And a very religious looking full art. Kayla's Command. A lovely full art planes with some sort of enormous mech walking about on it. Retrieval Agent. That's one of these. I take it the human soldier deck's heavy in blue then. Recommission. Get back a 3 cost from graveyard to the battlefield. If it's a creature, counter it. Tomaco Scrapsmith. Enters mill 3, return an artifact if you can't against a counter. That's okay. Emergency Weld. Get artifact or creature back and create a soldier. Veteran's Power Blade. That's cheaper to equip to soldiers. Okay. Oh, we have another prototype. 6 mana, 3/6. That taps for green power, equal to its power. You can prototype it for 2 and a green, and then of course flicker it. Golems as well. Yeah, we want to do a Golems deck at some point. And we have another one. Combat Thresher. 7 for the 3/3. When it has the battlefield, draw a card. That's got double strike. 2 and a white. It's a 1/1. Excellent. And another one. Iron Claw Crusher. 7 cost, 4/6 worm. When it attacks, target attacking creature gets +6/+0 until the end of turn, where X is Iron Claw Crusher's. It doesn't say another attacking creature, so it can do it to itself. So it's effectively an 8/6. You can prototype it for 2 and 2 green to make it 2/5, which would effectively fight as a 4/5. Oh, now this is nice. Mishra's Bauble in the classic old frame. That's just pretty. What else we got here? Oh, Belden. Human Artificer, 1 and a red for haste 2/2. He can't block. Whenever he's dealt damage, exile that many cards from top of your library. Choose one of them until the end of the turn. You may play that card. I think we all prefer the other Felden. And we have a common foil prototype Blitz Automaton, 7 mana for 6/4 with haste. You can prototype it for 2 and a red for a 3/2. It's just fun. Lots of prototype fun there, eh? Liking that. Okay, we are halfway through. We will have various links and stuff on the channel where you can go and pick up our Audible book. If you do so, please come and give us a review or something of it, you know, positive thing on Goodreads, spread it around, do the sharing. Art card. That looks good. Mass production. Foil basic. And it's all very sort of drafty stuff. Supply drop. +2/+2 to the end of the turn and draw a card. It's kind of overpriced. Prototype Valaji Dragon Engine. 8 mana for 5/5 flying. It's got fire breathing for 2. And you can prototype it for 2 and a red for 1/3. Fun. Gurgling Anointer. Just sounds fun. Enjoy your second card each turn, put +1 planches or counter on it. When it dies, return a creature card with mana value less than or equal to this power from your graveyard to the field. That's just fun. In fact, we could put that in our Atraxa and then just stack tokens on it, and then when it dies, just bring stuff back. That sounds fun. We'll do that. Another prototype coming in. Spotter Thopter. 8 mana for 4/5. When it ETBs, scry X where X is its power. Prototypes for 3 and a blue for a 2/3. Thopter Mechanic. When you draw your second card, each turn it gets a counter. When it dies, create 1 token. Oh, I thought I was going to say create a token for its power, but I don't know. It's okay. Ooh. Okay, something's very strange in this pack because we have 2 arts of the same card. Thorn of Amethyst and Thorn of Amethyst. Non-creature spells cost 1 more to cast. We have 2 Thorn of Amethysts and an old border with different arts. That's just lovely, isn't it? Okay, another rare is Perennial Behemoth. Oh, we love this. It's Crucible of Worlds on a creature. 5 mana for a 2/7 beast. You may play lands from your graveyard. Unearth for 2 green. Oh, Job's a good one. We love it. What else we got? Sibling Rivalry. With 3 and a red, and it's a threaten effect with a Power Stone on it. That could be alright. It must be a list card from Zendikar. Reality Hemorrhage. I think we already have like some of this, but you know, it's fun to see. Oh, interesting amethysts. Both in the same pack. That just felt weird. You know? With different arts as well. That just odd. Art card, I believe, is the Silex. Kaboom. Or is it Silex? Yeah. Another lovely full art forest with that huge mech thing walking through it. Mishra's Juggernaut attacks each combat if able. 5/3/5 with Unearth. It's just Juggernaut with extra bits, which is all good. Deadly Riposte. Deal 3 damage, gain 2 life. So it's defense against attack. Growthing Sprite, we had one of these. Urza's Rebuff, we had one of these. Goring Warplow, we had one of these. Boop. We finally have an Urza. It's a really small, old, young Urza, but it's an Urza. Power Stone Prodigy, legendary creature, human artificer, 1/3 with vigilance, 1 tap, draw in the discard. When you discard one or more artifacts, create a Power Stone token. That's nice. Orgavian Avenger. You can give it lots of stats depending on what you need. Reconstructed Thopter. I'm trying to hold back a sneeze at the minute. Oh, excuse me. 2/1 flying for 3 with Unearth 2. Sort of an emergency thing where you can do it for loops and stuff. Yeah, we're looking at one of these earlier, but we didn't have it in this kind of frame. Jump Tome, and we have another lovely land. Underground River. That's just great. We have one of these, in case we've got a flip card, and a foil Airlift Chaplain, Human Cleric, 2 and white for a 1/1 flying. When it enters the battlefield, mill 3 cards. Put a plains or a low value card into your hand. If you don't, put a counter on him. Oh, it's like that other guy who was in red. Yeah. Well, I think we've got a red-white artifacts deck. I think we could put both of them in this. That's plains or creature, this one. We do have a sort of a white weenie deck, so this might be quite good at that. Where can we put this with the light's not hitting it? Well, there's the light hitting it in a good way. Yeah, we have a White Weenies deck that this will probably get you kind of, because we've got like Militia Bugler and that, and it's kind of like that. And we're back with a clear nose for the last 2 packs. So, the next couple of stories and releases, including this one into Robert Howard Cthulhu ones, they are not going to have premieres. We're just going to put those up, tell you we've launched them, and you can just watch them whenever you want. We still get these mini games in some of these set boosters. That's good. Art card, big chain whipping thing. So they should be out within the next week or so. Razor Lash Transmogrant. Mishra's Onslaught. Create 2 soldiers or Anthem effect. For 4. At least it's instant. Ball and Chain, whatever that one was called before. Dead Weight. And we have... we've had this one before, the Blitz Automaton. Epic Confrontation. I've seen that in cards before, that's a reprint. A fight card with a buff. Sibling Rivalry. Oh yeah, we got that one before. It's the Threaten effect with Power Stone. We've got a Mishra. It's not the big Mishra, alas. Legendary Artificer Mishra Excavation Prodigy, 2 in a red for a 2/1 with haste. So it's very similar to ours, it's just the other way around. You discard one more artifact cards, add 2 red, and you can go up discard draw. Symmetry Matrix. Whenever a creature with equal power and toughness on the battlefield, pay 1 and draw a card. It doesn't limit it to once a turn, but it is paid for, and it works a lot with like 1/1 tokens and stuff, so that's quite good. Mishra's Research Desk. 1 mana artifact, 1 tap, sack it, exile top 2 cards of your library, choose one of them until the end of your next turn. You can play it and you can unearth it. Oh, we do have a couple of these, but the old style borders are just good. Well of Lost Dreams, card draw off life gain. It's just lovely, isn't it? Oh, the shaman. Ultimate creature tutor. Oh, it's beautiful. And we have a foil Phalaji Chain Dancer, Human Soldier. Pay 2 mana, gets double strike to the end of the turn. Nice. Fauna Shaman. How come the cards we're always most excited about are the ones that are not from this actual set, or any of the actual sets that we actually get, and they're always cards from the list that we're more excited about? Because usually the cards from the list are the ones that we've been looking for a while, that have been too expensive. And now we have one, like an Aethersphere Reservoir. Aetherflux Reservoir. You know, that thing that blasts people. Last pack. Okay, we have a Poppity Out prototype and +1/+1 counter thingy. That's good, isn't it? So that's what these were as well. Prototype and +1/+1 that were on the box. That's cool. Okay, we'll add those to our other tokens because we've got keyword tokens and all sorts from various boxes and sets and stuff. Yeah, Corey had all the keyword tokens. And we still need to upgrade our Cathrol deck. Move them over there. Okay, let's get into it. It's very similar armour to the other guy we had, although it's not as impressive, so I'm assuming this is a non-elite type bird. Siege Veteran. Oh no, we got the Siege Veteran card before. That was in our first pack. Basic Planes. Tower Worker Washing the Windows. Assembly Worker 3 mana 1/3 reach. Oh, it's the Urza trilogy. tower worker, mine worker, power plant worker. Excellent. Okay, scrapyard map. Rummaging with unearth, artifact creature, dog. We are considering a Orzhov dogs deck. Oh, no, it's got red in. No. Sorry, forget us. Next, scrapwork cohort. When ETBs create a soldier, and it has unearth. Nice. Static net. Okay, it's an O-ring effect. Plus gain 2 life and get a power stone. Fine, yeah, okay. Pyrrhic Blast. As it goes, cast this sacrifice creature. This would be good with Ashnod. Deals damage equals the sacrifice creature power to any target and draw a card. Excellent. So Ashnod could just copy this spell. Suchi Cave Guard. Suchi. When it dies, you get 8 mana. Because the other one gave you 4, and this has ward form. But oh, this would be a swinging around into the graveyard, back out, sack for mana, blah blah blah, boom boom. Good. Right. Hulking Metamorph. 9 mana, 7/7. You may have Hulking Metamorph out of the battlefield as a copy of an artifact or creature you control, except it's an artifact creature in addition to its other types. Its power and toughness is equal to Hulking Metamorph's power and toughness. Excellent. And it prototypes for 2 blue with for a 3/3. Oh, another one. Shall we allow Underground River full art style? We love it. Foundry Inspector in Old Border. We've got a couple of these, but you can never have enough. They're fantastic. I will save that one for later. Power Plant Worker, the second part of the trilogy. So we need to get the mine worker. This puts counters on stuff. Excellent. And we have another Urza. Lord Protector, 1 white blue. Legendary creature, human artificer, 2/4. Artifacts, instants, and sorceries cost 1 less to cast. 7 mana. If you own both this and the Mightstone and Weakstone, you can exile them and flip it into Urza Planeswalker. The bottom half. Sounds like a quest to go on. And that's the last card. We will end it there on that fantastic high note, and we'll catch you all soon. Adios.